on, everybody? So I have had my iPhone 17 Pro Max for exactly 1 week now, and I thought I'd give you my thoughts about 7 days into usage. And as the title of this video says, I'll go ahead and start with quote unquote Scratchgate. Apparently, a lot of people have been reporting scratches, scrapes, scruffs getting on these phones very easily. Now, I will tell you, for the vast majority of these 7 days, I've been using this phone caseless. Now, I'm quite careful with my usage. I don't just drop it anywhere. I don't just use it anywhere. I'll look at what type of surface I'm standing or sitting over before I do so. For example, if I'm walking in the street over concrete, if I don't have to pull out my phone when it's caseless, I'm not going to do it. I don't slam the phone down or anything. I'll place it down very carefully. This is a wooden table. I do use a MagSafe wireless charger. It's one from Pitaka, and the surface of it is not rough at all. I use that in my car mostly. I also have a couple of Samsung wireless chargers. None of those surfaces are rough either. I don't have any marks from the wireless charger. I don't have any scrapes or scruffs. Now, I'm not saying that this is not happening. Obviously, there's no reason people would be reporting that their brand new iPhone is experiencing these things unless it was happening. So I don't know what type of job Apple did with the anodization of this aluminum, the way they painted it. I don't know if it's just a ceramic glass shield here issue on the back, but I'm just telling you that I have not experienced any of that personally. Now, maybe I'm lucky. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm pretty careful with my usage. Going forward, I will likely use a case the majority of the time and probably switch between various cases. You've seen plenty of case videos on my channel. However, if this was something that was preventing you from pulling the trigger and getting this iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, I would personally say don't worry about it. Now, I'm just basing this on my own experience and nobody else's. I have no physical blemishes on this phone using it mostly caseless for about a week. Now, a couple other small things I've noticed. This might be anecdotal. It's hard for me to measure this with 100% accuracy, but I feel like my reception with this brand new iPhone is ever so slightly worse than it was on my 16 Pro Max. I'm bouncing between LTE and 5G a little bit more. Now, reception is not fantastic where I am. I'm on the T-Mobile network in the United States. Some spots have amazing reception, some not as great. I get pretty much full coverage everywhere, but sometimes I lose 5G signal, and I feel like it's happening a little bit more on this 17 Pro Max. It's not a deal breaker at all. It's marginal, and I think it's something that can be fixed with a software update, so I'm not worried about it. However, it's just something I thought that I would mention to you guys. Like right now, I should be on 5G. I'd usually be on 5G with my 16 Pro Max. It's showing LTE. It'll probably switch to 5G here, I don't know, in a minute or two or any second, and then switch back. Just something you should know. Not an issue or a negative here, just something to know, and more of an iOS 26 thing than something to do with the phone. But you're going to see some differences in your software experience that you're going to have to get used to. Just as a small example, I'm in the settings here. You can no longer just pull down from the settings menu to search. Your search is going to be at the bottom. And another thing I've noticed with the new OS, and this could be a me thing, maybe I just haven't figured out how to do this. For some reason, my wallpaper stays blurred when the screen is off and the always on display is on. That was not the case on my 16 Pro Max. You see here, once the phone screen shuts off, the wallpaper on the always on display becomes blurry, and I just don't know how to unblur that. And again, this was not the case with the previous OS, iOS 25, but it is the case here on iOS 26. If anybody knows how to fix that, let me know. Again, not a deal breaker, not a big deal, and something that can be fixed with a software update. Another thing I've noticed as well, and again, this might be anecdotal, it's tough to measure this objectively, but I feel like voice to text has not been quite as accurate on iOS 26, or I should say as well on this 17 Pro Max as it was on my 16 Pro Max. When your environment is pretty free of noise and you're able to enunciate very clearly, it's working, pretty fine. But if you're in the car, if you got the windows down, I feel like the 16 Pro Max was picking your voice up, deciphering what you're saying and putting it down more accurately than the 17 Pro Max is. Again, it's marginal. It's niggling, but it is something that I've noticed. And again, it's something that can be fixed with a software update. By no means a big deal, by no means a deal breaker. So guys, there's not much else I can tell you just 1 week into using the phone. Don't think it's fair to give a full review of anything after just 1 week. All in all, I am quite happy with the 17 Pro Max. I'm enjoying the phone. Of course, I'm using it as my daily driver right now. I love the vibrant orange color. I've been asked in the comments how I describe this orange sometimes, like, well, what is it, more neon? Is it more muted? Is it more copper? And the way I've answered it is that it doesn't quite come across as copper to me. I mean, even though it's a metallic finish, maybe that's why some can kind of view it as copper. It's just orange. It's not neon either. It's just straight up orange. They call it cosmic orange. I've said in previous videos that even though I'm not crazy about the design of the phone naked, I do like the color, and I think this is a fantastic design for cases. Just the mere fact that this whole back part here, this plateau, is open on most cases at the back, just gives you so many options and variety for showing off the color of the phone while also pairing it with some really cool colors and materials of cases. The bulk and the size of the phone feels no different for me than the 16 Pro Max did, or even the 15 Pro Max. Much lighter than the stainless steel days, even though I loved the design of those phones. And yeah, guys, this phone is a go 1 week in. I wouldn't hesitate to buy it again. Let me know if you guys picked up a 17 Pro or Pro Max or any other iPhone 17 model. How are you liking it so far? Have you noticed any issues? And do me a favor and slap a like on this video. I pick up all this tech myself. I don't have Apple or Samsung or anybody sending me anything, so supporting the channel with that or even a subscribe would be awesome. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.